Internet, good morning. My name is Pokemon Trainer Steve, aka Magnitude. Welcome back to another PWC Pokemon World Championship battle. France versus the United States. Last week we won 0-0 due to some Life Orb recoil. This week we are taking on I don't know how to pronounce his name. EmulBoy. I'm sorry if I'm butchering what you want your name to be, but it's French, and again, you know, Team USA, baby. I'm rolling with the exact same team as last week, but I changed up some moves, and he has a Mega Gyarados, a Wormadam, a Donphan, a Thundurus, a Togekiss, and a Trevenant. Now, I didn't know what I thought he was going to think that I was going to lead with Politoed because you see the rain there, and that's kind of obvious what's going to happen. So I wanted to kind of counter lead him. I thought he was going to lead with maybe Thundurus. I didn't think he was going to lead with Donphan. I thought that was just going to lose to if I chose to lead with, you know, Politoed. Perhaps Wormadam if he wanted to get rocks up or something, but I thought, really thought he was going to lead with something that could beat Thunder. I thought he was going to lead with Thundurus, to be honest with you. But I go Trevenant, and now I have a Mega Pinsir with Facade, but I decided to go for an Iron Head to see what you're going to do. If I get the flinch, fantastic. If he Will-O-Wisp me, that's fine as well. If he does Will-O-Wisp me, and I don't know an item yet, because the Harvest, I thought it was going to be maybe Citrus, but Harvest didn't activate, so he's going to switch out of that and kind of, the best play there. And he's going to go into Donphan. He's going to go into Bobber. And I'm going to Iron Head, and that's going to crit that. Is that the crit? It's not the crit. Okay, well, I was getting a little ahead of myself there. I don't want anything this Donphan's going to throw me into maybe Earthquake. You also might go for a knockoff. If he does, that's fine, because Cresselia can tank that anyway, and he can't threaten me after that. So now I'm going to set up a sub, and I have sub Calm Mind, and it's just, he has nothing that can hurt me. And I guess he went into this to probably try and toxic me, but after I go for a sub, there's not much he can do from that point in time. So I go for Calm Mind, start getting Calm Minds up, and he stayed in. And is he banded with Bug Bite? Because that would just be the worst thing in the world. Does this thing even get Bug Buzz? I don't know, it's fucking Wormadam, dude. I've never seen an offensive Wormadam in my life. So he goes for Infestation, and the sub stays. And he realizes he's in TRUBL, that spells trouble. And he goes, Togekiss coming in. Now, I don't have Excadrill. That's not burned, so but I still have ways to deal with the Togekiss, and those are usually good ops in the rain. But goes for an Air Slash. Now here he does not break my sub, as I go for a Side Shot, which is about half to him, puts him into the yellow. Now I debated for a long time if I wanted to go for a Substitute, or if he was just going to go for a Nasty Plot or something, predicting me to go for a Substitute, or if he's going to Roost. But so I decided to not go for a sub, and just go for a Side Shock, and he lives at like 1. He's going to Air Slash off. It's going to do 30 damage to me. I'm going to side. I probably should have subbed here as well. I did not sub there. I should have subbed the last 2 turns, but I did not. I was too concerned with killing off that Togekiss. The last thing I wanted to do was sub, and he roosted, and then it was just going to be kind of in the same boat. Now here he becomes Mega Gyarados, and that's fine. I don't want anything to take hits. If he goes for a Dragon Dance, I clicked Moonblast, so that's fine and dandy, and he goes for the Crunch, and I die. That's okay, because now the real fun of this team is the rain we got going on. We're going to Mistletoad, and this is offensive Politoed, guys. That's why it's called Mistletoad, because puns are fantastic. And he does not want. He has his answer to Politoed, and he's gonna scald me. I'm gonna scald him. Do like 40% after leftovers. He's like, oh, I'm gonna live this easy. But what you forget about Mistletoad is that he has Hydro Pump, and in the rain it does significantly more damage than Scald does, taking out the Wormadam. Yay. So now he goes into Gaiden, and that's the easiest switch into the Excadrill of my life, because if he wants to Volt Switch, that's fine. Thunderbolt, that's fine. He does neither of those things. Now here, I didn't know what he's going to do. I had honestly no idea. But he goes for a Taunt on me, thinking I was going to get Stealth Rocks up, and that just works out perfectly. I was okay with letting Excadrill die, but I get off a nice, juicy Rock Slide, and that's going to put that thing at half, and it's going to put him in quite the predicament. He then goes for U-Turn, which is going to initially think it's going to give him initiative, but it's going to give me initiative because I'm going to die after this hit. So it's going to allow me to, pick my counter for Donphan. Ah, there's the that was easy. There's the crit on Donphan. So Manaphy's coming in, and at this point, if he's Pasho Berry, it doesn't matter, because he's dead. He's so dead. He very much dead. And now he goes into this, and I have no idea why. I'm just going to click Ice Beam, and that's why. He outsmarted me, those damn Frenchmen. Those wily Frenchmen in there. This is like the Yachi Berries, his Maginot line. And I was like, well, I can't go beat that, so I'm going to go around. He gets some HP back, and I get some my HP back, but that was a great play on his part. Now here, I have Facade and Mega Pincer for things like Will-O-Wisping Trevenant, so I'm like, maybe he'll predict me to go into Mega Pincer and Will-O-Wisp, but he couldn't risk that. He just goes for a Horn Leech. And now I'm thinking, great, I will set up a Sword Dance in his face, and then if he Will-O-Wisp me, I have Facade. And I, you know, kind of have to play around that Thunderous. But I think I'll be okay, because I want +2, and I would much rather, I feel more comfortable with +2. So I go for Sword Dance, and he misses Will-O-Wisp, so I'm not going to be able to use Facade. But I think I'll show Facade anyway. That way he doesn't feel too bad about missing that Will-O-Wisp. But now here is a crucial moment in the game. Let's go ahead and pause it there. Ah, well, he went first. This is like a 70-second decision for both of us, interestingly enough. I thought for a long time. I did some calcs, and he's obviously going to be a little bulky because he doesn't need all of his speed to outspeed my stuff. So Quick Attack wouldn't be able to kill him. And so I went through the progression on how I thought this was going to go down. If I Quick Attack, he didn't die, he was going to kill me. And then I can go into Politoed, get the rain up, and then Aqua Jet thingy with Kabutops, and then he goes into Mega Gyarados and kills off my Kabutops, because I'm not going to kill him with anything. Stunage might, but he would kill me with Earthquake, and then me roll with Mega Gyarados and Manaphy at the end. Or I can risk that he does not outspeed Mega Pinsir, because if I'm wrong, obviously Mega Pinsir dies, but I still have my contingency with, I still have the same thing that going along with, you know, going into Politoed and then Kabutops and Manaphy. But if I'm right, then I win. So if I'm wrong, it's a roll at the end with Manaphy v Mega Gyarados. If I'm right, I just straight win. So I like those odds. So Buddy goes for Thunderbolt, and I'm wrong. So it's going to be a roll at the end to decide everything. Unless, well, I go into Mistletoe here, and obviously I'm going to lose. Like this matchup. Like that's not something that Politoed's ever going to win. So he Thunderbolts me, and Mistletoe unfortunately fizzles out just in the stratosphere. And he goes dead. So we're going to free hugs and Thunder Wave. Fuck! Didn't think of that. For some reason, I was so convinced. That he was just like, I saw Volt Switch, I saw U-turn, I saw Thunderbolt. I'm like, I didn't see Volt Switch, but I saw Thunderbolt, I saw U-turn. I just assumed it was going to be Hidden Power Ice and Nasty Plot. I just did not think he was going to have Thunder Wave, just because I have, you know, Hydration Manaphy with Rain. I did not see, I dealt with T-Wave last week. I did not think I was going to T-Wave it again, or he's going to have T-Wave again this week, because my team isn't overly fast. I mean, sure, I have Mega Pinsir, and I have Kabutops, which can mean the Rain, but those are, they also have priority, so I really didn't think, and I had the Hydration Manaphy, so I really didn't think he was going to want to bring 2 electric attacks when I have an Excadrill on there, well, 2 electric non-attacking moves. I thought he was going to have, like, Volt Switch, or I have a Volt Switch Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice, and, you know, maybe a Focus Blast or something, or I thought he might have Focus Blast as well. I just thought he was going to have a move that was not Thunder Wave, because he wanted to cover all my stuff, and because my speed wasn't a big issue. You know, because again, they all have priority. So like Kabutops has Aqua Jet, Mega Pinsir has Quick Attack. I'm just trying to get my rationale here before I get killed in the comments. Why do you think he has such a way? Why do you think he has such a way? I'm telling you why, guys. I just thought he might have Focus Blast for Excadrill and Hidden Power Ice, or Nasty Plot, or just Taunt, or just, well, I saw a Taunt. So I saw a Taunt, Thunderbolt, U-turn. I figured not Thunder Wave. So do you guys see what that is? So that was my rationale going into it. So let me just clarify everything, because it sounded convoluted. Going into the battle, I assumed he would have, you know, Focus Blast, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and either a Hidden Power or a Nasty Plot. After seeing the Taunt and the Thunderbolt and the U-turn, I figured his 4th move could not be Thunder Wave. Just because of the coverage it had to have had, because it would have lost to Excadrill and every single time. I thought he might have had a Focus Blast, something like that. So that's why I did not see Thunder Wave happening. I didn't see it twice. I didn't see it happening before the battle, and after the battle went on, didn't see it again. So he Thunder Waves me, making that whole stuff about the roll of Gyarados not there. So It is going to be a paralyzed Kabutops against a Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, and he's going to Thunder Wave me. Or he's going to Dragon Dance on me as Octopus fuck all to him. Thing is, a crunch from Mega Gyarados is a roll on that Manaphy, which is why I kept saying it was a roll at the end based on where he was. But Kabutops is not going to live. I'm didn't get paralyzed, that's nice, but it didn't allow me to... while paralyzed, it didn't... Actually, you know what? While paralyzed, it didn't really do much, but it forced me to go for Aqua Jet, so... There you go, and I got Manaphy, and unfortunately I'm going to lose 1-0. I played poorly towards the end, like I said, not considering Thunder Wave, but I had a reason not to. I thought it was legitimate. Obviously, people in the comments are going to disagree with me, because that's what the comment section are. They're giant piles of disagreement. People who are always right, and then it paused, and it goes back to where it pauses. So, that's the video. Rate, comment, sub, and I'll be seeing all you guys next week for more PWC action. Peace.